Game 3, Eastern Conference Finals. The Boston Celtics have showed up hungry and determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. Will they be able to break the stalemate and come out on top against the Cleveland Cavaliers? The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
And it's Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. It's a tie series right now. This game very important indeed. 2K Sports brings you the NBA playoffs.
With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well.
And now the opening lineup for Boston.
The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White.
And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. And for Cleveland,
a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post.
And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. Tatum with the screen on Garland. You take a look at the Cavaliers. Having relinquished home court advantage break, they look to take it back with the win here in Game 3.
And we can look back on this game as the turning point for the series. It's still up in the air which team will get it.
Falls for Tatum.
Well, it's so impressive how Jason Tatum has just continued to strengthen his game. He's a star who isn't easily satisfied by his own play and always wants to do more.
And so Tatum nails them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting.
Outside Garland. Back to Mitchell on the wing. Johnson. Garland finds Mobley. Garland against Holiday. 4 on the clock. White with the defensive effort.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. Tatum passes to Porzingis. White against Garland. Bank shot, no good.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him to take.
Here's Brown. And it's sent back by Allen.
Gotta be careful shooting it when Allen's nearby, showing how impactful he can be defensively.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
At the line for Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And people still talk about Mitchell being undersized. I think he's proven his athleticism more than makes up for that.
And Mitchell drops them both. Now here is Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Garland. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. Yep, that one goes.
Expertly executed pick and roll by Porzingis, dropping into a good scoring position right off the screen.
Garland against Holiday. Porzingis with the block. Stolen by Mitchell. Wound up there for Allen. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you can see Allen's eyes light up when he saw the opportunity for that alley-oop and finishing it off in style.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. Now, of course, I asked Coach what his plan was about defending Jason Tatum, and he said, I told our guys just to play smart, to play up on him, but not get baited into fouls, and try to get a hand in his face. Now, that's a difficult challenge for any defense, so we'll see what happens tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
A three-pointer is right on target. Tatum's got 5 now.
Solid from 3. Tatum is not shy about firing away.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And Cleveland making a change here. Paul's checked in. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. 5th is Drew Holiday.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland. Celtics leading by 5. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
The high basketball IQ of Holiday really shines through when he's running pick and roll.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
White looking around. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
The wide open look here for Garland. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Off target from outside. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 5. Ball outside. 56 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, classic block out. You love to see that. Taking care of the defensive block.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Great move by Tatum. Getting to the rim and throwing it down.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Mobley wide open. It's good from long range.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Now here's Brown. Still without a basket.
Well, as his career has progressed, Brown's really improved his playmaking. Credit to him for putting in the work.
Ball against Howard. Ball passes to Mobley. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
It's Brown on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. 4 seconds left. And no good that time. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
They've got Jared Allen, and it's Jenkins in at the power forward position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Here's Mason. Here's the drive.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
And how about the focus from Allen? Just powering through the physical defense and finding a way to score.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Cavaliers making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Celtics also with a sub. Walsh is checked in.
One shot.
That free throw good from Allen.
When Allen impacts the game on all levels, this kid has what it takes.
Here's Pritchard over Paul. Pritchard gets the bucket. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Paul outside. Jenkins with a screen for Paul. Screen by Allen. The rebound by Mason. Celtics leading by 4. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And another basket for Boston.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team.
Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. Porzingis is checked in for the Celtics. Holiday comes in for Pritchard. The Cavaliers trail by 6.
Outside Garland.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Celtics leading by 6. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter.
Tatum a screen.
Here's Mason. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Here's Jenkins. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Now here is Holiday. Hasn't made one yet. Inside, Porzingis.
And he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
Now, how about the creativity there from Porzingis? He wanted to make that one sting a little.
Paul, a screen on Mason. Here's Garland. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 8. It's the biggest of the game. Down low.
Tatum gets it inside.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
It's tipped. Porzingis with the steal. Pass to Mason.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half. Porzingis with a screen on Garland. Just 5 on the clock.
Well, one of the premier offensive players in the league Kristaps Porzingis is hot tonight, putting on a show.
.144 left in the second quarter. Here's Jenkins. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Chris Paul. The Celtics also changing it up. Brown comes in for Jamison. And it's White in for Tatum. White against Mitchell. Johnson right side. 6 to shoot. Thompson a screen on Brown. Thompson in the corner. On deep. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Boston now. They're on a 14-5 run. They set the pick. Brown the pass to Mason. The kick out to Holiday, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. 5th on the list, Donovan Mitchell.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Allen's checked in for Thompson. And Evan Mobley subbed in for Jenkins. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. .59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Jaylen Brown taking 2 shots.
Free throw good from Brown.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
And Brown drops them both. Now Garland. 46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. He's off on that one.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Holiday with it. He's picked up by Mobley.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, following the bucket by the Celtics.
Yeah, that's a good shot by Johnson. He's always a threat from out there.
And here's White. Still yet to score. They set the pick to the paint. Plays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. And so it's the Boston Celtics. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Please bring your attention to the second quarter. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
Greetings, everybody. Game 3, and it's a huge lead for the Boston Celtics.
I think they've been smart in their approach, guys. I mean, finding ways to set up ready shooters. And if you don't have it, just make the extra pass.
And more often than not, the right guys are getting fed.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Cavaliers. They were able to take a game on the road, capturing home court advantage. Shaq, how important is Game 3 for them?
Well, Game 3 is always huge. They took care of business on the road. Now they have to hit you guys with a big word. Now they have to capitalize on it.
Ooh. Well, it won't be easy, but I'm going to make a prediction, guys. You ready?
No, but go
Whoever
ahead.
wins this Game 3, they win the series.
That is bold, Kenny. I sort of like it. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Finals. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center, filling out the middle.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Brown against Johnson. Brown kicks to Tatum. Three-pointer. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Pass to Johnson. Fires the 3. And it's White with the rebound. Boston leading by 12. And a minute played as the second half gets going. To the middle. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. Mobley with the block.
Mobley is one of the best defenders in the NBA. When he's not blocking shots, he's altering.
Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Tatum. They get it again. Johnson kicks to Garland. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Garland's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
Now here's Brown. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And Brown doesn't mind getting roughed up on the way up. In fact, he embraces it.
Celtics have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he can't hit the second.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Mobley kicks to Johnson. Pass to Allen. Allen with it. Shot clock at 6. And it's off from 3-point range.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
In by Porzingis. To the inside. Stolen by Garland. Mobley outside. Now Johnson. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Brown with the screen on Mobley. A wide open look here for Porzingis. Connects from three-point range.
3 points.
Porzingis has got 17.
Yeah, that shot from Porzingis makes it really hard on defenses because now they have to cover all the way out there.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Also in for Johnson. Celtics also with a sub. Mason, he checked in for White. And so it's Cleveland with it. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam King. Celtics leading by 11. On the wing, Brown. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Holiday. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Holiday's fiery. Tough to keep up with.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Drew Holiday, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good, Holiday.
Well, if you ask a coach, what do you want out of your players? The answer is often effort, ability, and selflessness. Drew Holiday has all of those and more.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Pass to Paul. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And they're moving it up. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
The drive by Mobley. The putback, it's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Well, you look at Porzingis, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, the captain. Same can be said about him.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Ball against Holiday. Tatum with a screen on Paul. Tipped away and taken away by Paul. Now Cleveland moving it up. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, right to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And free throw good from Brown. And Cleveland making a change here. Buffkin's checked in. And Brown drops them both. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Here's Buffkin. Nothing on the board. Here's Brown. Pass to Pritchard. Mason with a screen on Paul. Here's Pritchard. And it falls over the rim and in.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Tyson. Paul, a screen on Brown. Here's Tyson. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Garland is out there with Paul. Then there's Wade. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Jenkins in at the four-man position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Outside Garland. Over Tatum. Garland, no good. On offense, here are the Celtics. Mason, the pass to Pritchard. Here's Tillman. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. For the three. And the three ball is good. And the Celtics lead by 17.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now, here's Johnson. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, that's the strength of Johnson. This guy is very well put together.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Celtics?
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
On the free throw, no good.
And for Johnson, it's all about being consistent. When he does this, he's a major factor for this team.
Garland, no good. Boston leading by 15. Tatum setting the pick for Jamison. It's rebounded by Jenkins. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. It's tipped. Jamison left side. Over to the left wing. Right wing. Clock at 6. Shoots the three. Busted. No good that time either. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Here's Johnson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Holiday.
And Johnson is fearless, which is why his coaches encourage him to be aggressive and seek out contact.
And the first one drops. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Jared Allen's checked in for Wade. Mobley comes in for Jenkins. And Donovan Mitchell's subbed in for Chris Paul. He's off on the second. Celtics leading by 14. And there is White, and that's good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. White with it. Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. White dishes to Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Tatum a screen. Oh, Tatum in position. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Cavaliers trail by 14. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, "You guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas." We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Takes the 3. And it's Darius Garland with the 3.
And the release for Garland is getting quicker as he gets more comfortable.
Celtics leading by 11. Outside Holiday. Tatum with the screen on Garland. And Holiday kicks to Tatum. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Mitchell against White. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. From deep, Johnson. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. 1:09 left in the fourth. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. Busted. No good that time either. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. And Allen slams it in.
Oh, great pass by Mitchell. He can run your offense, slide over to the 2 as well, giving you some great backcourt versatility.
40 seconds left in the game. Garland against Holiday. Trying to get something going. The shot's good. And the Celtics lead by 11.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so the Celtics now can just hold on to the ball. Porzingis with a screen on Garland. Now here is Holiday. So we see Boston get the win here, and they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys got out on a break tonight. How did you get into transition so easily?
Yeah, we want to play faster, and that's what we try to do whenever they miss. We try to run, move the ball quick, and get easy buckets.
And you were able to beat them down the floor tonight, KP. Thanks a lot for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Much appreciated, David. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, we present...
PlayStation